This next brother that's getting ready to bless the mic, he's like a black on chrome pistol with his wordplay forever blasted. So put your hands together for my boy Silent Assassin.
What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Alright. So, this piece is a personal piece, one of my most intimate pieces to me. And just being candid with it, throughout my, or should I say, coming into the knowledge of Christ and understanding principalities, spirits, and things like that, I've always battled the spirit of lust. And for most of us, we pretty much know what that is. We got some kids. So, in praying, God deliver me. What is this? Where did it come from? Started writing one night, and this is what came about. And so the title of this piece is called The Root of the Matter. And what God also showed me in it is a lot of times we can't get past or we can't overcome because we don't deal with the root. So, just like the weed in the grass, if you don't pull it from the root, it's going to keep coming up. So again, I give you the root of the matter. I always ask that you listen with your heart and your ears. Listen with your heart and your spirit rather than your eyes and your ears. And it came to pass as path touched pen from men and women far and wide, many of stories begin, but at this moment, for this moment, this is where the stories end, because all I tell you is fact, not fiction, real. I tell you all from within. And like jail cell doors that have long been open, all that was in. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty, so that means freedom. The opposite of in is out, and even consistently confronted by worldly opposition is how I plan to keep walking. No. Marching. Some say I make it look easy, but life for Sheeny wasn't always mac and cheesy. I was a young lad, never bad, always looked to play, consistently glad, but something happened, I can't contest it. This would be the fourth time before a man that I've confessed it. Not a mistaken identity, a clear offensive opposed by the enemy, I was arrested. And to throw salt in the wound, fuel in the fire, at an early age, my spirit was infested. You may be thinking, what is all this? I can't comprehend it. His name is Troy, the neighbor, a teenager. By him, I was molested. Used to look up to the dude, I thought he was extra cool. Right place, wrong time, positively spirit-led. Troy couldn't have been in his right mind, but nevertheless, Troy and the spirit on him tampered and tainted what was mine. Troy didn't live to see 23. It said that Jesus fulfilled prophecy at 33. I was 32 when I wrote this, and I thank God that I'm in no way, shape, or form in the same place now at 33, but I'm still seeking your face because I need you to help me to forgive all those who've wronged me, because not only do I want, but I need you to forgive me. I've been bitten, but I'm still believing. Romans 8:28, that all things work together for good to him that love God, who are called according to his purpose. For whom he did foreknow, them he also predestinated to be made in the image of his Son, that he might be firstborn among many brethren. And for whom he did predestinate, them he also called. Whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified. Now I'm convinced that the devil is so desperate that he forgot that God knew me before he even formed me in the belly and tried to test and take my faith before I even knew what faith was. And if anybody's here struggling, listen, God is married to the backslider. There's nothing that you can do that will separate you from his unconditional love. The fact of the matter is the grass withereth, and the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever. Seeking and pleasing my Father, reciprocating his love and honor is my greatest endeavor. I've gone from not wanting to know God to knowing God, to being hurt by man and not the man, thus separate myself from God, causing myself to be dehydrated, malnourished, emaciated, in a tomb like Lazarus, dead. You can't debate it. And the hand of God was upon Pastor Charles and LaWanda Ware, and he sent them out in the Spirit of the Lord and set them down in the midst of the valley, which was full of my bones. God spoke to them. In turn, they spoke to me, recalling things spoken over me and speaking new things into me. Life. From bones to life. Imparted into me life. Helping me to lift my head and stand upright. Upright I stand. And now I'm reaching in my back pocket, pulling pins, I'm throwing hand grenades. Looking at the other side, I'm gonna serenade. Sitting in Judah first, that means I'm giving God the praise. Blinded and confused, that means he cannot see my face. And to make it harder, I no longer operate in confusion caused by Satan's mental intrusions. Counterfeit blessings, we call those illusions. Changing the way I think and see things, mentality or mind state. Collaborate with men and women of God as we demonstrate, setting demons straight, no lie. God, I just want you to season me up real good like a grandma's fish fry. I just want to help somebody. And that's why I share this testimony. And some say that's already happened, so that's history. But to those who's seeking and needing more than just the surface, it's not mine, but it's his story. God bless you.